Hello, my Earth signs. Welcome to your weekly reading. This, of course, is for all my Taurians, my Virgos, my Capricorns. We're going to be zeroing in on the week of October 24th to October 31st. If you're coming across this reading outside of that time frame, I would still watch anyway, because if your intuition brought you here, I'm sure there's messages for you. If you are watching this between that period of time, of course, October 31st is Halloween, and so the veil is very thin around that period of time. So if you are wanting to hear from your loved ones on the other side, or your angels, your guides, the Creator, Holy Spirit, whatever your beliefs are, and those beings of unconditional love and light, now's the time to do that. We're going to start off here by pulling a card from these beautiful guardian angel cards and just see what your guardian angel would like you to know about this upcoming week. You can see me struggle at shuffling these heart cards. So enjoy the spectacle. Oh my goodness. That did not go as planned. So we will just go ahead and shuffle these up. Okay. They do want me to. Okay. So that is going to be your card there. They made it easier on me. And you got prayer. And it's, Dear Guardian Angel, help me be flexible in my attitude and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul, and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. And that is a beautiful prayer for sure. Communication during this week. So definitely your guardian angel wants you to know that they're there for you. The prayer card just speaking like this message of make it a conversation with me, talk to me, talk to the Creator, talk to your loved ones. Prayer is just communication, and prayer is not just talking to, but also listening. So, making sure to take time to get away from all that hustle and bustle and all the noise of the week, and just raise your vibration intentionally to one of unconditional love and joy and peace and laughter. That's the language that they're constantly speaking to us on, but we can't hear it over our fear noise unless we raise our vibration to that same one, right? So take some time to yourself this week to do that. If you want to hear from the other side, of course. And then we're just going to pull some cards here also from these Archangel Power Tarot cards and just see what else the Creator wants you to know about this upcoming week. Sorry if you hear that truck outside there. All right, so for all of our Earth signs, Creator, what else would you like them to know about this upcoming week, please? Okay, what else? Okay, what else? Oh, okay. Let's go to these two and this one as well. And on the bottom of the deck, you've got the Five of Gabriel. And in Gabriel, this represents the wands in the regular deck there. You can see it says, a challenge you can resolve, withdraw from the drama of others, have patience with yourself and those around you. Beautiful card there. Now, the Five of Wands, for me, generally, is I have this kung fu movie that plays in my head whenever that card comes out, because it usually has in the regular tarot, it has five wands, and they're battling against each other, and so it's like this, you suddenly see this movie starting where there's these five individuals and they're battling and they're beating each other, and finally one wins and the other four are laying on the ground exhausted, and then he helps them up and they all laugh and they join together and walk to the meal hall. and you realize that, oh, these are, like Zen monks that were not fighting. It wasn't a battle. It wasn't a war. They were actually helping each other train and improve their skills. And so there's like this transformation of that energy of being like a conflict to being like, okay, this is happening for me. This isn't an attack against me. This was something designed to help, increase and improve. And so this is a beautiful awareness that comes this week for you, that the conflicts that are going on around you are for you. They're mirrors for you. It's your friends and your buddies on the spiritual side. Even though the character that they're playing might seem like an evil character in the moment, there's awareness that can come if you look at things from a higher perspective. So let's see what else comes here for you. Yeah, so you got the King of Wands here. So that's generous, inspirational, dramatic, but driven. So keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. The King of Wands, or the King of Gabriel, in this deck, the wands are your spiritual energy. It's your spark. It's your drive, your ambition, your aha inspiration. But because it's the King of the Wands in the spiritual energy deck, this does represent connecting to your higher self for me. And the King, of course, has learned so much going through the entire, experience of all the wands, because he, started off the Two of Wands all the way up. So he understands the concept of the energy, and whatever you focus on is what grows. But also he has learned that your perception and understanding of what is going on isn't necessarily always what they're seeing. So you are the one that can focus your drive and your ambition and your energies in a direction. You are the one that controls the drama. I mean, both of these spoke of drama, in them. And so understanding that if there's drama going on, it's because you are perceiving it as drama, but you can also see it from a higher perspective, the bigger picture, and understand what's really happening and going on, which is what this card was about as well. So I love that they're reinforcing that message for you. Yeah, and then you have another king. So you have the King of Michael, which is the King of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. The kingly energy is someone who's principled, rational, ambitious, and respected. And it says wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. So communication with your other side, we already talked about that with prayer here. But with two kings popping up here, whether you're male or female or how you identify, this is very divine masculine energy. So you've got this drive and this ambition and this ability to control. You've got this mental focus here as well. Again, the king has mastered the journey of the mind. And so you understand what it means to keep a balanced mind. The king of Michael, the King of Swords, also knows that making decisions strictly from the mind doesn't always align with our true higher self and our purpose either, because we can be so logical that we can come across as being cold as well, but there's this beautiful awareness here of the power that you hold in your own life. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, and you have the Nine of Swords. This is usually called the insomnia card or the nightmare card. It says your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So either this is this being overactive in your mind here, really it's trying to live up to all the expectations, all those supposed to's, the shoulds, the need to's, the have to's. You're almost to the point of exhaustion. It's like you've been trying to meet all these expectations that have been poured out to your entire life. And a lot of them are contradictory, because they come from different people, and different people come from different walks of life and different belief systems. And so, one person tells you this is who you should be, and the other person tells you the exact opposite of who you should be. And so when you're with this person, you try to be that person. When you're with that person, you try to be that person. Before you know it, you feel like you have a split personality, and you hope you never end up with them both in the same room, because then you're like, I don't know who I'm going to be, but this is beautiful, because you're almost to the point of exhaustion. If you realize you've been losing sleep over things, stressing over it, having nightmares or weird dreams about things, this is about connecting to your angels, asking them for guidance, asking them for clarity, and really bringing these capital T truths to mind. A lot of times, let me see if they have it in this one here. I don't see them holding it here. Normally, like the King of Swords will be holding the Ace of Swords, which is the bringer of truth. It helps bring that clarity, the capital T truths, to you, which help you understand all these small t truths that you're trying to meet and uphold, but you fear what it means if you don't live up to those. And so this king here is great that it's coming before it, because it's showing you that you are realizing and mastering and understanding what it is, all this stuff that you're trying to meet, all these unreachable goals or all these expectations of other people. You're like, what am I doing? Why am I trying to do all that? And you're getting to the bottom of it. So, and you're ready to release those. Then you have the Six of Ariel, which is the Six of Pentacles in a regular deck. You can see the balancing of the baskets on the branches back there, and it's material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways, acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. And this is the balancing of the giving and receiving. And I really feel like during this week you're understanding this out of balance feeling that you have here, of that you're the one that feels like you're always over giving, and that you're the one that isn't getting back hardly anything of what you're giving. And it's because you're trying to meet it with these expectations. And so you're not giving of a free heart. You're giving out of fear of letting someone down. What will people think if you don't give what you think they're expecting you to give? And this is a really good awareness that is coming this week for you, because as you connect to your angels, you connect up above here. I mean, it's even talked about being flexible in your attitudes and your beliefs, not to fear. Remember your eternal light. And it says here, help you remember that you are eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. And when you connect to that and understand that that's unconditional, there are no expectations or conditions from the Creator and the love that they have for you. The other side, they have unconditional love. They have no need of anything. They have everything they need already. So they strictly love you just because you are. There's nothing you can do to gain more of it. You have it all, nothing you can do to lose it. And so when you do that, you realize your giving attitude changes, with that, because you no longer feel that you have to give to be lovable. You fill up with love and it overflows. This type of love we give out of expectation has bitterness involved in it, because we feel like we're struggling just to get up to, meet expectations. But when you fill up with the unconditional love from the inside out, when you fill up with love, they just get the overflow. It's beautiful, and it tastes so much sweeter than this bitter giving that you're giving, because you're giving expecting to receive love back, right? And so there's this beautiful awareness that is coming through with that. And let me see what this last one is here. Yeah, you get the Three of Wands. So this is prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. For me, the Three of Wands, or the Three of Gabriel in this deck, this is about the two before this is about making plans for the future. You have the ace, the start of all that is the inspiration, the aha, and then you start making plans on what you're going to do with all that energy, and you make some progress. But this is like you did A to B to C to D to E to D, and all those steps, and you got from A to B. And this one is where you've got to the shores and you're ready to set off on a journey, and you're making alterations. And so I really feel like this awareness that comes during this week has you adjust your plans, where you're like, you know what? I don't want to live up to all these expectations, and I don't have to. I get to choose what I want to do with my life because it's my life. Everyone is going to make their own opinion, have their own decisions about what they think about you. No matter what you do, you're not going to be able to please all the people all the time, all the people any of the time, and you can't please one person all the time. And so you're eventually going to let everyone down in one way or another, and you're going to disappoint them. And it's not that you're going to disappoint them. They're going to feel disappointed that you didn't do what they wanted you to do. And whose fault is that, right? If you have an expectation on someone else, like if I had an expectation of, I want you to give me $1,000 every week, and you're like, I'm not going to do that, and like you're disappointing me. So it's my issue. Those are my emotions, my choices, because I put those on you. You don't have to do that, And so that example always brings clarity to me. I'm like, yeah, I don't care if you expect me to give you that much money each week. I'm not going to do it. And you get to live with that disappointment. That has nothing to do with me. You put that on me, not me on you, right? So I love that. Just this beautiful awareness that comes, this drama in your life has this clarity as you see things from this bigger picture. So a beautiful awareness that's going to free you up in so many ways, allow you to sleep, allow you to feel free and be at peace. So, and just know as you're going throughout this week that every second of every day you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And there's nothing you can do to lose that. All right, I'm going to leave the reading there. Just know that in addition to these weekly update readings, I do also put out monthly readings by each zodiac sign. Also do like new moon, full moon readings, a variety of different readings throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss those when those come out, if you haven't done so already, if you click the subscribe button down below, that's going to make this little notification bell pop up. And if you click on that, then you'll be notified when the new videos come out. So it's easy breezy. All right. Well, know that I love you dearly, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. But until then, have an amazing week, and you take care.